Hi, my name is Lorena Sánchez. I'm working as psychologist and psychotherapist. I've been working in my mind since 2013, and I work with clients in English and in Spanish. Well, usually what I explain to my clients, I compare psychotherapy with a garden. And what I usually say is like, in order to get to know the garden and to grow the garden, first of all, you need to observe and to look what is there. And this is like an analogy with our lives. We need to really observe what is going on for ourselves. And then, if it's needed, to pull the weeds. That means like the bad stuff, like the thoughts that we do need, the emotions that make us to feel uncomfortable, just to acknowledge them. And then the last thing that is very important, and sometimes we forget about that, is to grow the flowers. So that means to bring the new resources, what things that make us to feel better, to take in the goodness also. Well, stress is a part of our life. So usually it depends how we respond to that stress, what kind of relationship we have with that stress. So sometimes we may feel like shaky and very activated, or we may feel like frozen and we don't respond. So usually in therapy, what I do with my clients, I help them to recognize when they feel safe. So I really help them to identify and to recognize therapy as a safe space. And this is done through the relationship, the therapeutic relationship. So in order to do that, it's very important to recognize our body symptoms, if our breath goes shallow, and to recognize how we are feeling and what we are thinking, and to make that connection between our sensations, thoughts, and emotions. And in order to do that, sometimes I use different techniques and interventions, and one of them is, for example, just to apply the brakes. So that means to take a pause and to just acknowledge your inner sensations. That can be an access route to work with the stress. Well, and I heard that expression many times, and I know we all are different and we relate to each other in different ways, and talking therapy is proven to be extremely helpful in order to take perspective, to deal better with our emotions, with our feelings, but not always can be the ideal for some people. So that's why I have trained in sensory motor psychotherapy. That means that I use the body as access to those traumatic experiences or to states that people may feel uncomfortable talking through. So then I will use the present experience. So that means to stay in the here and in the now without having to go back in the past. So sometimes if there is the need, I also use the body, the sensations. It's a part of my work. I integrate different approaches. So I really adapt to the client. Being a therapist is really rewarding, and really my job is my passion. So sometimes I can be exposed to difficult experience, to clients that they experience a lot of stress, trauma in their lives. So it's important that myself I am grounded and I keep upscaling my job. So that's why I've been attending psychotherapy myself for 4 years, and that had helped me really a lot. So that shows that psychotherapy can help. Also, I keep I work with other therapists, so I attend group supervision and individual supervision to also discuss and to get a better understanding about my clients. And at the same time, I try to really connect with the experience, hobbies, and people and things, activities that I like. I think it's important to nurture myself in order to be there for my clients to help them too.